Swastiastu. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Selvi Putri. I'm from English Education Department and from 4B class. This is my final exam. Today, I will express a presentation about the improving if we all learn speaking proficiency through the Instagram Pro. And next, let's start. So, we will discuss about the introduction, methodology, result and discussion, and last is conclusion. And we are going to start to introduction. In the 21st century, good communication skill are so fundamental. Being able to speak foreign language is a communication skill that must be acquired by someone. However, to be acquired a foreign language, many students assume that it's a difficult thing. This is because there are two factors. Is it the first cognitive process in the context of communicating are the involved because it is considered challenging. That the psychological factor here is also involved because a person's self-motivation and self-advocacy contribution when we are communicating on a foreign language. In this case, an educator is expected to give assessment that can stimulate their self-confidence so that the accent that the fault will be minimized with the task. This is will also affect to the improvement of learning in student. In addition to these two factors, there are other factors that can affect communicating a foreign language. It is a time or opportunity to the practice foreign language. Next. Currently, media technology is it continues to develop day by day. The ability to connect with the other learners is the benefit of the technological media. One of the technological media that can be utilized in this case is Instagram. Instagram is one of the most popular social media among youth in this area. Some language in educators have given considerable attention to its potential as a sharing platform for picture and digital video. Using video recorders, learners can observe their own performance. Is it making it possible to do self-reflection, which will lead to the learn autonomy? In the last decade, Instagram users received more than 8,000 million active users in the world. According to Statista, the most active Instagram users are in the Indonesia and a growth of the 22 million users in 2016 to the 48 million in 2017. Okay. Instagram really functions as a platform for sharing photos and videos. Is it designed with the text on each of their visual? In addition to its function to share photos and videos, Instagram can also be a networking site to the bold connection with other people by following their main profile. Then there are features like a comment and direct message. The like feature will be visible to the public when we use the like photos on the profile page. Then there is a comment feature to communicate on the post. In addition, Instagram user can also communicate privately to the direct message feature. And we will talk about the methodology. The participants of the study were 80 Indonesians speaking first year if all learned of English and wrote in speaking I course at the Sanata Dharma University. They consist of 8 male and also 20 female with an age range of 17 until 20 years old. They were in their first semester at English Language Education Department, Faculty of the Teacher Training and Education. The course was mostly developed in English. None of them had studied abroad in English-speaking country. Data gathering. Before and after the implementation of the Instagram vlog, a pre-test and post-test will be given to see the improvement when the test starts. Students will be given a topic card, then they will given the time to discuss the topic card. Then they will process should recorded. The test video are then analyzed using a rating scale that measure the learner's pronunciation, fluency, vocabulary, syntax, and general use of the target language. Okay, there's a table for the rating. You can see for the phonetical correct almost error-free, get the high score. And the last small high score is the most interest content error. Many attempts are in vocabulary, little communication, no entropy. And next, there are the stakes on the gathering data gathering, namely giving the pre-test, then implementation on Instagram vlog, then a post-test, and the last is a questionnaire. Questionnaire was distributed to the 20x learners to find out learners' perception toward the implementation of Instagram vlog. Is it recording into speaking class? The questionnaire consists of the 24 closed-ended and question are and the 3 open-ended questions. Okay, right now we will talk about result and discussion. This section, we will start from Instagram vlog assessment are held every 2 weeks. Students are assigned to upload Instagram post about a certain topic for about 1 until 3 minutes. There are 6 vlogs that students must produce in this semester. And the captain of the class were responsible for the creating the private class Instagram account for the full members of the class, which everyone could upload their video and provide caption, which explain briefly about the content of the video. The following week, they will receive written feedback from fellow classmates and also speaking instructor. Okay, there's a data or table for the one vlog type. Start from vlog 1 until final vlog. And we will next the presentation about assignment instruction. For the sample of the vlog assessment instruction, the first you are expected to record a video yourself. Is it a vlog narrative 10 factor about you in English? And secondly, the length of your video should not exceed 1 minute single pause. And the third is any can memorize a recording from a script will be subject to the penalty of teaching cheating with a grade of 0 entry assessment. And you are assured to submit your video on Instagram account of your class, and you are write an interesting caption for your video and mention your Instagram account and also my account to get the notif one feedback has been provided. And comment on list 2 friends will be given extra score on participant. The deadline for this assessment is on the September on 3, 20 and 70 by the midnight. So, a part sample test was performed on the data to determine whether there was a significant improvement between the learner's score in pre and post test. Learners were assigned to deliver improved to speech for 2 minutes, which 1 minute preparation on the given topic from ELTS speaking task to format. Okay, the result related that the score examination is it. This research showed that the implementation of the Instagram vlog into EFL speaking class improved that learner speaking aspect. From the open until the ended question, some participants state that they expect to the post Instagram using English in the future. Furthermore, they also agreed if this activity increased their motivation and self-quantification. Additionally, Instagram created the opportunity for the team to build interaction with their classmates by providing comments and likes. The questionnaire also inquired about the practical setback in the learning process, and the result is that half of the participants claimed that they encountered technical problem in the learning process. The technical problem identified from the open until ended question were unstable internet connection, time limitation on Instagram video feature, and next thing then when talk in front of camera and in the internet data compression. Okay, contribution of the Instagram vlog, the speaking skill. First, the learners start the Instagram vlog assessment and get their fluency since they had some opportunities to extensively practice their speaking skill out the class. Secondly, more than half the participants expressed the challenging that incurred with the time limitation. And the last is it finally from the participant point out the viewing their own videos and saying the progress they had the exit in the first and the last blocks encourage them to again self-quantification and integrate their motivation to the speak English more, which contribution them at since assessment. So next is it limitation of the Instagram vlog. Several uses related to use Instagram vlog as an extensive practice in the speaking class occurred. First, the learners made the point that the internet connection was always a concern for them. Secondly, they also exposed to the anxiety when talking to the camera. However, their anxiety can be targeted more actually instead for the performing role play in front of class. And the thirdly, is a video duration was also considered as a limitation of the Instagram vlog. They state that they have to retake the video many times to accommodate their idea in the limit time. And we will talk about the conclusion. This research one pointed to the explore whether Instagram vlog would change the if all learn speaking importance. It also examined the learner's perception of the use Instagram vlog in a basic level speaking class. The result yield from the analysis of the pre and post stage using a statistical skill indicated that the implementation of Instagram vlog into a speaking class contribution to the improvement of learned speaking proficiency. Additionally, the analysis of the questionnaire demonstrated that the utilization of the Instagram to contribute EFL learns on the changing fluency according vocabulary items and boosting self-confusion and motivation. Due to the short duration, they were recognized of the effectively convey their ideas maximizing their idea organizers, hopefully they result, this study would conclude that the method of speaking innovatively. Regarding the methodological limitation of the study, a control group would help the research gain a better insight of how this innovative teaching method contribute to the oral proficiency as it compared to the conventional method. This I recommended future researchers to the conduct an experimental study which may yield from intermediate and contributing result. All right. So just that all our my presentation. Thank you so much and goodbye. I Gus Paramasanti. Om Santi 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 Om.